कृच्छ्रो महानिव भवार्णवम् अप्लवेशा सद्वर्गनखम् असुखेन तितिर्षान्ति तत्त्वं हरेर्भगवतो भजनीयमाङ्घ्रि कृत्वोऽधुपं व्यसनम् उत्तरादुस्तारार्णम् कृच्छ्रो महानीह भवार्णवमप्लवेशा सद्वर्गनखरं न सुखेन तितीर्षन्ति तत्त्वं हरेर्भगवतो भजनीयमाङ्घ्रि कृत्वोऽधुपं व्यसनम् उतरादुस्तारणम् कृच्छ्रो महानिव भवर्णवमप्लवेशा सद्वर्गनखरं न सुखेन तितीर्षान्ति तत्त्वं हरेर्भगवतो भजनीयमाङ्घ्रे कृत्वोऽधुपं व्यसनम् उत्तरादुस्तारार्णम् Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. The ocean of nescience is very difficult to cross because it is infested with many dangerous sharks. Although those who are non-devotees undergo severe austerities and penances across that ocean, we recommend that you simply take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, which are like boats for crossing the ocean. Although the ocean is difficult to cross, by taking shelter of his lotus feet, you will overcome all dangers. Purport: material existence is compared herein to the great ocean of nescience. Another name of this ocean is Vaitarani. In that Vaitarani ocean, which is the causal ocean, there are innumerable universes floating like footballs. On the other side of the ocean is the spiritual world of Vaikuntha, which is described in Bhagavad Gita 8:20 as Parastasmatu bhavo an. Thus, there is an ever existing spiritual nature which is beyond this material nature, even though all the material universes are annihilated again and again in the causal ocean. The Vaikuntha planets, just spiritual, exist eternally and are not subject to dissolution. The human form of life gives a living entity a chance to cross the ocean of nescience, which is this material universe, and enter into the spiritual sky. Although there are many methods or boats by which one can cross the ocean, the Kumaras recommend that the king take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, just as one would take shelter of a good boat. And devotees who do not take shelter of the Lord's lotus feet try to cross the ocean of nescience by other methods, karma, jnana, yoga, but they have a great deal of trouble Indeed, sometimes they become so busy simply enjoying their troubles that they never cross the ocean. There is no guarantee that the non devotees will cross the ocean. Even though they manage to cross, they have to undergo severe austerities and penances. On the other hand, anyone who takes to the process of devotional service and has faith in the lotus feet of the Lord, and has faith that the lotus feet of the Lord are safe boats to cross that ocean, is certainly certain to cross very easily and comfortably. Ritu Maharaj is therefore advised to take the boat of the lotus feet of the Lord to easily cross over all dangers. Dangerous elements in the universe are compared to sharks in the ocean. Even though one may be an expert swimmer, he cannot possibly survive if he is attacked by sharks. One often sees that many so-called swamis and yogis sometimes advertise themselves as competent to cross the ocean of nescience and to help others cross, but in actuality, they are found to be simply victims of their own senses. Instead of helping their followers to cross the ocean of nescience, the swamis and yogis fall prey to Maya, represented by the fair sex woman, and are thus devoured by the sharks in the ocean. The ocean of nescience is very difficult to cross because it is infested with many dangerous sharks. Although those who are non devotees undergo severe austerities and penances to cross that ocean, we recommend that you simply take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, which are like boats for crossing the ocean. Although the ocean is difficult to cross, by taking shelter of the lotus feet, you will overcome all dangers. Hare Krishna. तत्त्वं हरेर्भगवतो भजनीयमाङ्घ्रिं कोढुकान् वसनामुतार दुस्तरारणम्. Uh, the material world is compared to a great ocean of science. And one may try different ways to cross over this ocean. The workings of Maya Shakti are such that or one can say that the nature of material attachments is such that one thinks this material world as a children's swimming pool. No. So one thinks the material world to be children's swimming pool. Therefore, one thinks that okay, everything is in my reach. Uh, Everything is my reach. The living entity thinks that everything is in my reach. Whatever I want, I can get it. You know? If I want money, I can get money. If I want woman, I can get woman. I can get a green card. I can anything I want, I can. Person thinks everything is in his reach. Uh, Very much like a children's swimming pool. You can stand in that, you can swim in that, you can sit in that, you can lie down in that. Children's swimming pool. Nothing much will happen. So, but comparing the material world to be children's swimming pool is a great mistake on the part of the living entity, because one is overwhelmed and drowned immediately. You see the nature of sense gratification. One is overwhelmed and drowned. Immediately one is drowned. Sense gratification like that. Immediately. It doesn't take much time. It's like sometimes people are driving and they think they're great heroes. They can do some stunts here, there, speeding up, here, there, trajectories. Immediately accident, finished. Finished. Immediately accident. One time, one of my distant cousins, they were riding on a car and they were pacing and acing and racing. Uh, Immediately accident. That cousin's distant cousin, a distant cousin's friend immediately died on the spot. And this cousin, he was ahead. He fell so badly, lost his eye. Finished on the spot. One eye, finished on the spot. So people think they are great heroes. But the verdict of Bhagavatam is in this material world, every hero is converted into a zero. Every hero is converted into zero. That's how this material world is. So that is why Bhagavatam is explaining this material world is not a children's swimming pool. It's not a pond, one can simply jump around, and walk around. Immediately one will be finished uh, into the oblivion. This material world is a great ocean. Interestingly, there is a difference between the ocean of the material world and the material world. Material world is compared to an ocean, but it's not like the oceans. How many oceans we have? Five, seven, seven oceans, seven continents, seven oceans, five oceans. Yes, five oceans. Okay, so five oceans are there. Uh, the five oceans are there. Now these five oceans are limited. In some parts of these oceans, people think, okay, the you see the point is this, that now people think the material world, now these five oceans are there: Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean. Some parts of this ocean, by engineering innovations, people have been able to successfully make some bridges. Probably not in the middle of the ocean, but some maybe what do you call that as coast, bay area, something like that. Sea area or a bay area, one can make a bridge. And I'm not okay, we have made 168-kilometer bridge, it's a wonder, and we have so much power. But Middle Ocean, actually, the problem is it is immeasurable. Middle Ocean, the problem is it is immeasurable. So nobody can make a bridge out of it. So, because it's immeasurable. Why it is immeasurable, that is also explained in Bhagavad. Because it's built on illusion. And there is no limit to illusion. Is there a limit to illusion? Reality has a limit. Illusion does not. No? Therefore, in reality, when we pursue the path of reality, there is limited, say, there is limited torture, or or technically it is called as tapasya. The limited tapasya or austerities one has to take. But because the metal ocean is unlimited, there is unlimited misery and experience which one has to experience. This is unlimited. Reality has limits. The illusion is unlimited. And one thinks, why only surrender to Krishna? Because otherwise surrender will not happen only. Because how can you surrender to nothing? Everything means nothing. Nothing means everything. And everything means anything. Anything means fully cheated. So everything, nothing, anything. Anything means fully cheated. Is it not? So that's why Prabhupada used to speak so heavily against Nirvisheshwa Shunya, because they say, okay, everything. That is foolishness, because everything means anything. Anything means it will be the 100% the wrong thing. Because it's anything. Like somebody doesn't know the answer of a question, in a subject, and one is just saying anything. 100% it's going to be wrong. Is there a probability? Suppose the quantum mechanics exam. One doesn't know physics also. One is saying anything. So what is surety? 100% is get zero. Is it not? So similarly, nothing means everything. Everything means anything. Anything means fully cheated. So that is why reality has limits, and that is why one has to stick to the process of devotion also. Now here Bhagavatam explains that you see, this material world is filled with sharks. 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 They have this show called a Shark Tank, So, so, so what does it mean? You go to these sharks and they'll eat you up, That's what the Shark Tank, So, they're the sharks, But one will say, okay, I'll not go to these sharks, They are big sharks, they can devour, It's like, statistics say that, many times these big companies, they swallow up the startup companies, The sharks, very ferocious. I will say, okay, I'll not go there, But one cannot escape sharks, because Kulashikar Maharaj is saying, Taravarta Tanaya Sahuja, Griha Sangha Kulecha, Sansara Jaladi Mahoto, Grihe Madhya Kulecha. What he says, Nastridhaman, what he says, Nastridhaman, then he says, so he is telling basically, Dara Varta Tanaya Soja, Griha Sangha Kulecha. He is telling this material world, Samsara Akya Jaladi Mahoto. This material world is a great ocean. So Bhagavatam is saying same thing. Yes, Acharya substantiate, but Acharyas make the picture more clear, So, yeah, Bhagavatam is giving one picture, but we have vision defect. So, Acharyas are like lens, they make it more clear, So, here Bhagavatam is saying middle world is ocean and many sharks, But now Kulashikar Maharaj is giving us a lens and making the vision more clear. So, what is this ocean? What are these sharks? And he is saying Dara Varta Tanaya Sahuja, So, one's wife, children, husband, friends, relatives, they're all like sharks, timingalas. The scene is very dangerous. They're like, so now how to escape? Now where to escape? So now where to escape? How to escape? Uh, just like, everybody is there to devour, and one may run to his home, but home only devour. So where to run? Like that. That is why we raise our hands and cry out to Krishna, Trahimam, Trahimam, Like, Krishna, 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 Parima, Rama Raghava, Rama Rama, Rama Raghava, Rakshamam. Because there is no other shelter. Where is the shelter? Where will you go? Anywhere we go, there are the sharks and timingalas, the home also the sharks and timingalas. Like that. So, over and above, now one may say, okay, better I can go to the Himalayas and sit down, then I will get, nowhere around, Bharat Maharaj sat down in Himalayas, fell down from the Himalayas, Bharat Maharaj. So, but even if one sits down in the Himalayas, then the Shastra is saying, oh, then also the problem is not solved. Why? Because we are carrying the mind with us, and the mind is the most ferocious and the most man-eating Adam Khor, uh, wild animal can eat us up. So, keeping the mind with us is just like embracing hungry, bloodthirsty, uh, vampire. They are saying vampire. I was only envisioning tiger, but they're saying vampire. Vampire very nasty. Tiger still better. So, you see, this is the kind of situation, and therefore the first symptom of now people say that okay, I have learned material technology. I know, I have skills. I have material education. The first symptom of one who is educated in material knowledge, is that one should be fearful of this material world. It was a very dangerous ocean. And that is why one should try one's best to catch hold of the lotus feet of the Lord. But one should try one's best to catch hold of the lotus feet of the Lord. Because other than the lotus feet of the Lord, no other shelter. Yeah, the lotus feet of the Lord are being compared to as boat. So when a person is in an ocean, one has to understand that I cannot leave this boat. One may say, oh, I want to run, I am feeling like running around, I want to, little, but one should understand, as soon as I leave this boat, I am finished. Ocean is ruthless. Only shelter is the boat. Therefore, one has to stick on to the boat. One cannot say, "Arey, it is too small a boat." I want to interface, independent. Independent, nahi, you will drown. Is it not? You will drown. So the lotus feet of the Lord are compared to the boat, and to catch hold of this lotus feet, one has to try, struggle. And this struggle is what should be the main ingredient of a sadhana's practice of bhakti. Our Prayojana Acharya exemplified this. So one may say, okay, what was the problem with Srila Raghunath Das Goswami? He was well-to-do. He was intelligent also. You know, uh, intelligence good, beauty good, everything good. Lot of money. And uh, very beautiful and seemingly cooperative wife also. What was his problem? He could have chanted Hare Krishna sitting, at home also. His parents were not disallowing him to go to the temple. What is the proof? Because with Yadunandan Acharya they sent him, the Pujari. So Yadunandan Acharya, the Pujari, they sent him easily with Yadunandan Acharya. So they were not stopping going to the ISKCON temple, that means. No? No? And they were not stopping the morning program also. He could have very nicely practiced. What was the problem? What is the problem? Why was he so much frenzy? One may say, okay, why is he so fidgety? Sometimes you say, no, why is he so fidgety? No, why can't you peacefully settle down? Uh, but uh, but was not Raghunath Das Goswami's endeavors and all his maneuvers appearing too fidgety? We settle down, take a beat bag and chant, peacefully. What is the problem here? Snakes are there, Who is there? What is the problem? Ghosts are there, What is the problem? Is it not? That one may say. So here our Prayojana Acharya is explaining to us or revealing to us what should be our mood when we are in this material. And we think, we are very peaceful in the material. Bro, chal raha hai life. माला तो चल ही रहेगा, चलता रहेगा, बाकी सब ठीक चल रहा है. Is it not? So we think we are peaceful, Why? Because now Raghunath Das Goswami is feeling very much endangered, you can say, in that sense, endangered, endangered. He is feeling very much endangered, and we are feeling very much peaceful. You know. So, because this is the nature of illusion. Only in illusion one can feel peaceful in this material world. Only till the time one is watching a cartoon movie, eating some like that. That's all, There's only peace, Only in illusion one can feel peaceful in this material world. Raghunath Das Goswami knew the very fabric of the material world, and therefore he was so much eager and struggling to obtain the lotus feet of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And therefore, every now and then he should run, like that, So every now and then he would run. So does that mean we should also run? Yes, we should also run. Every day morning, 4 o'clock, we should run to the temple to attend 4:30 Mangalarti, Just now. After the Bhagavatam class, we can run to the Prasadam hall also to take prasad. I mean, that goes without saying, So, but that's okay, No, that is okay, Okay, then one can go to one's professional life, no problem. But even while doing one's professional duties, one can run for the opportunity to catch someone, anyone, and speak to them 5 minutes, 10 minutes about Krishna. Give them a book, speak to them about Krishna Katha here and there, even while working. And when one gets free from work, one should run either to the temple to take association, or for some service, or for some service. So we have to also run. So in that way, we should also run towards Krishna. And when it is said that the lotus feet of the Lord are the boat, one should make sure that one is situated on this boat. And that requires struggle, and that requires the understanding that this material world very dangerous, very, very dangerous. From within, from without, from all sides. You see, an expert enemy will not give a one-sided attack. Expert enemy will attack from all sides. And we see Maya is like that. From all sides it attacks. So in the company, the bosses ready, the boss, the colleagues are ready to pull the leg, eat us up, uh, in the market, everybody is ready to empty our pockets down, the home, in the mind, the within, everything. So therefore, the only shelter is Krishna. The only shelter is the lotus feet of the Lord. And one should run desperately and one should struggle. So therefore, the the hallmark of a healthy devotee is a healthy devotee is seen struggling for Krishna, happily struggling for Krishna. One may say struggle में क्या happiness है, Struggle, happiness is there. Suppose you're drowning in the ocean and somehow or the other you're endeavoring and you're seeing you can get saved. You feel happiness. Is it not? There's a great happiness in struggles. Is it not? Like one is caught up in an area where there are, say, terrorist attacks or that kind of thing, and one is trying to escape, and one is seeing that one will be able to, and one is moving forward. There is a great struggle there, but there is happiness in that struggle. The happiness is that okay, I am getting liberated. The happiness of going towards Krishna is much more than that, because I am not just getting liberated, but I am being placed in the eternal, oceanic, loving service of Krishna. So Krishna is such a sweet master. Where can there be a more sweet master than Krishna? Oh, Uddhavji saying, Aho Bakiyam Stanakala Kutam. So he's telling him that who can be a more merciful master than Krishna? Who is such a fool who will not surrender to Krishna? Uddhavji is saying, so Krishna is so merciful. That Khechari, Putana, that witch, that Khechari. So Krishna gave her also position of his own mother in the spiritual world. Who is such a fool who will try to worship anybody other than Krishna? So that is why that one should be not afraid of the struggle, and sleep, as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying. Our Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is echoing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's heart, that sleep on the lap of the witch Maya, but one should struggle to get out of it and catch hold of the lotus feet of the Lord. That is the board which can fly one, towards out of this ocean of material existence into the oceanic sweet waters of Krishna's love, the spiritual world. Let's stop here for today. Do we have any questions? Yes. Yeah. So Maya Devi attacks from outside and inside. So what is inside? Inside there is our mind. Mind is our Nitya Vairinam, eternal enemy. Uncontrolled mind is the eternal enemy. So yes, and all the modes act through the mind. All the vices act through the mind. Through the agency of the mind, all the vices and anathas are acting. The modes are acting. So all the provocations are acting through the mind. So Maya actually works through the mind. No? What is that? How Maya Devi attacks from inside? Oh, Maya Devi, how Maya Devi attacks from inside? Maya Devi shows some avenue of sense gratification within bhakti, है ना? And one says, hey, ये तो कृष्ण consciousness के अंदर मिल रहा है ना? है ना? Let me take it, है ना? So one falls trap in sense gratification, है ना? Other time Maya Devi says, hey, you're such a nice devotee, है ना? You're so sincere. You just give me 1 minute, है ना? Yeah. So Maya Devi says, you just give me 1 minute. 1 minute you give me, bus, 1 minute. And I'm such a devotee. Your devotee is merciful. Titikshyoka, Karunika. No? Please be merciful on me and deliver me. Give me 1 minute, just 1 minute. 1 minute, एक ही minute तो चाहिए. No? That's okay. 1 minute I can give. Anyways, And Mahadevi is saying, see, you did not fall down. You still 1600. Huh? You still Kantimala in your neck. So you did not fall down. I said, barabar hai, I did not fall down. Like that. And then Maya says, okay, so you give me 1 more minute. I said, ठीक है, एक ही minute है ना. So 1 minute, Maya will take away your whole life. Like that. So that's how Maya attacks. And the way Maya attacks, Maya says, oh, you're a very great devotee, Almost you're tending to be a pure devotee now, Just just time separating, Like that, And you're so powerful, And these other fellows, they are all as they're just doing time pass, They're like parasites and useless burdens, on the Krishna consciousness ISKCON, You are the main carrier of the ISKCON, like that. So person thinks, yeah, I'm the ISKCON, you know, and you know, and person falls trap. The person starts seeing all others as very lowly, and then Maya shoots her idea, and we think it's our own idea because I'm such a great devotee. And stick to idea, not hearing any other devotee around. That becomes a perfect recipe for fault. Just like Lord Krishna told this Bhasmasur, oh, you're such a powerful man, but Shiva is not doing good, he's not in good shape these days, Lord Shiva is not in good form, he's not practiced much, he's not much, So his blessings are not working. You can test it out for yourself. You get the understanding. Anyways, you are such an intelligent person. You can understand it for yourself. We are not telling you anything. You understand it for yourself. Person says, yes, I'll understand for myself. Yeah, sense gratification. Finish. So finish to ashes. Finish. That's it. So that's how my attacks. So that's why we should always hear from devotees.